Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here and welcome to episode number 5 of my Borussia Dortmund Let's Play in FM 2014. Today we have a game against the big team in Barcelona, but they haven't really been playing like a big team so far this season in the Champions League. They've picked up a draw and a loss. The loss was against PSG and the draw against Barté in the previous fixture 21 days ago. So you can see their predicted starting lineup there. It's definitely different. They've got some suspension and injury troubles with Jordi Alba suspended and some injuries in their team. I'll just show you now because you couldn't really see it from there. So we'll go to view the squad and you see some key players here. Defensive-minded players in Jordi Alba, who's suspended, will be replaced by Adriano, you would imagine, and Busquets, who I feel he's a really crucial player of that defensive midfield position. He's the master of it. You think Alex Song will come in and play that position, similar type, but Busquets is probably a higher quality in some aspects of his game, but Xavi is missing. That's a crucial player out for them. He's probably their best player aside from Messi. Like, he's a crucial player, I reckon, for their setup of their team. Like, without Xavi, they're going to miss that creative ability, even though Fabregas will slot into that position. But yeah, two of their bigger players in central midfield in Busquets and Xavi is going to be out. That's going to be crucial, and it will allow me to actually dominate the game. So I'm hoping anyway, but we still have to be mindful of Lionel Messi, Sanchez and Neymar. That's going to be really, really dangerous. Even Iniesta, but he's not fit. That could be interesting. They might be forced into playing him, but he's severely lacking match fitness. That could be crucial for him if he plays, if he makes some mistakes or something. But onto our team now, some transfer news. Neven Subotic has been sold to Atletico Madrid for 17 million. You can see it was basically double his value. That's what I like to offer them, double the value. You can put that in the settings, put it to 200%. If you don't know how to do that, you just go to staff responsibilities, you go to personal assistant, and you click on this here, 200%, and it just leaves it a default on their asking price, double their value pretty much, and that's how much I sold them for. So that was a great deal, but I think it was like at 18 million, but they still offered 17 million, so that was good, and it really allowed me to do what I wanted to do. I didn't want to have the red wage budget anymore, so that was a big reason why I wanted to do that, so I can be healthy in that way, and the board will be happy, but also so I can sign Nuri Sahin on a permanent basis. He's been a very good player for me. I really start playing him more in the center attacking midfield position. Even though he's not a good finisher, he's still got very good attributes. And if you go into his reports, normally in their next position they aren't good, but if you click on the AMC, he's still got 3.5 stars, sorry. Yeah, he's still a very good player in that position. So I believe, yeah, he can do well in that kind of role. And I was before I was playing Gundogan in that role, but I've been changing it up now, bringing Gundogan into the deep line playmaker, and I feel he's fit better in that, and he's training a lot. Sahin, I believe he can be a fantastic player in his preferred moves. I'm trying to teach him to shoot from distance. Sorry, you can see he's got 14 long shots and 17 technique. I think technique will be good for that. So again, yeah, that's a really important thing. But back to Subotic, why I really sold him and why I was happy to sell him, it's because of his concentration. Only 8. I don't want my defenders to have low concentration. That's how they make errors. Like I've been conceding goals. I concede a lot of goals from errors, so I'm trying to get that out of my game. And I'm going to sign players with high concentration because I don't want my players to lose concentration and make really stupid decisions. And decisions as well, that's not really high. That's 12, 8 and 12. And now if you compare it with the Barcelona players, their centre-backs, let's just go to the legend in Puyol. You can see his decisions 13. Okay, it's not that high, but look, his concentration is 18. That's a huge difference. That's basically double of what Subotic was. So that's a crucial thing for me. I'm going to be having defenders with high concentration so they don't make those stupid errors in defense, like I conceded 1 goal to PSG. So I believe that is one crucial reason you should have. So yeah, he's going to be sold for 17 million, and that put us in a position to sign Nuri Sahin. Of course, he came through the Dortmund Academy. It would be great to get him back to the first team. They sold him to Real Madrid for 8.75 million, and we're getting him back for 5 million. So that's a great deal to get him back. He got that experience going. Well, I don't know if he got much experience. He didn't play heaps, but going to Real Madrid, it's not going to make you a worse player most of the time anyway. It's just going to give you that extra experience. And then he went on loan to Liverpool, so he got experience playing the 2 best leagues in my view, in the La Liga and Premier League. The 2 best leagues, and I think German will be coming very close to that in my view. But yeah, it's good for him to get that experience, and we get him back on a cheaper fee. I'm not sure what more you can ask for, so leave your thoughts on getting him on that. He'll be joining permanently in January, so that's a good deal in my view. Again, only thing to improve his game is his finishing ability, especially going to be playing as the AMC. I want him to score some more goals. That would be a big thing, but he's going to be the assisting kind, of course. You can see already, he hasn't really done too much, but of course he's just shooting back. I wouldn't say he's not getting back, like getting fluid with the teammates and gelling, because he's already been here last season. So maybe it's just, yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe he's just on loan. He doesn't feel part of the first team or something, or again, just a new formation, all of that. But I wouldn't say it's a new formation. It's a formation that Dortmund play, a 4-2-3-1. So I really wanted to do a formation that how they play in real life, so it can suit the roles of the players. But talking about the roles of the players, there might be another player I'm kind of thinking about selling, Jeko Blazakowski. I don't think he's an inside forward. That's why I'm training him to play right back. At least up until Piszczek is back, I don't want to transfer list him. I could get him back in January. So then maybe in January, if I could sell Blazakowski and get Piszczek back, that's when I'll list Blazakowski. But I don't feel he's a good inside forward because he can't really score goals. That's the major problem for him. So right now he's on the outer for me, just in my mind. Like, he doesn't think it yet because I'm still playing him and haven't transfer listed him. But yeah, we're going to have to play Subotic. And you're probably thinking we don't really have much players left. And of course we have Friedrich, but of course people say he's not good enough. But I do have a guy in the second team who I believe is a great prospect and he can come in and do a job. Marian Sarr, he's injured currently, but he is currently learning from Mats Hummels, and that's been well for him. He's learned all his preferred moves off of him, which is great to see. And then in his attributes, you can see he's increasing as well. He looks really decent. Again, look at this. He's got really good technical attributes for a centre back. He could probably play midfield positions as well with that. You can see passing 14. That's crazy for a centre-back. He's either-footed as well. Can pass on both feet. Technique is good. Really, really good. Decisions is crucial, 13. And that will be important for him to make the passes at the correct times. So, yeah. Had a lot of things to review, especially on the transfers. It was good to get Sahin. People say to get him. Next step will probably to be getting Royce on a new contract. But he wants a lot. Like, he wants 120,000 per week. So that's a lot, and it's a big deal, of course, if you compare to other players in similar positions. Mkhitaryan, well, he's 65k, and Royce, he hasn't shown me this season so far he's worth that, and he's got a contract to 2017, like 4 more years, so I believe we don't need to offer him a contract yet. Like, I don't see the point. The only reason people are saying that because of his release clause, honestly, the way he's playing at the minute, not even a 7 rating and only scored 1 time, I would accept that. I'd be happy like to sell him because he isn't performing to the level that I need him right now, even though he's perfecting this position inside forward. So yeah, leave your thoughts on him. Should I give him that wage increase? Like, I'll show you what he wants now, so you basically know. I'll go to Dortmund, Marco Reus, and contracts and contract offer. See, we can't afford that much right now. So leave your thoughts on what I should do with him, because he's still contracted for like 4 more years, so we don't desperately need him. But I know people say, but he does want that release clause. Why do you think he wants that? Like, not every player says that. Is it because he may want to leave to a bigger team? That's what I think originally. See, he definitely wants to leave. He has the career plan set, and when they have that, they probably want to leave. He doesn't want to play for Schalke. He doesn't want to play in Italy. He doesn't want to play in Spain. So obviously he wants to go to the Premier League, I guess. So that's the biggest thing out of those. They set it up, and I think the game sets it up like that so they can move there in the game, make a realistic move, I think. But anyway, let's see Barcelona set up with their suspension and injury troubles. Like I thought, they'll play Iniesta and Fabregas together to make a good creative midfield, and Song to come in there. But defensively, they've got this guy Pablo. This is what is wrong. This is what is wrong with the game. This guy's not a real player. Look at that pace. Look how quick he is. Look how strong. He's some beastly grayed out player. Beastly fake player. When they should have played Adriano in that position, who's definitely not that good. That is why I feel it's very unrealistic. In my view anyway. Leave your thoughts on that. They get this beastly strong and fast guy to come in, who's probably almost better than Alba. He's faster and stronger than Alba. So that's just something that frustrates me about it. Why aren't they playing Adriano? They should be playing him instead of a fake player. They have a real player that can play that position. So, yeah, that's just my current anger on that kind of thing with grayed out players. When they have players that can come in that position and they're not even using him. Adriano. So when they have a fake play, Barcelona, they've got plenty of players, don't they? So yeah, that's just something that frustrates me in the game. But nonetheless, I'm going to move on. This is still going to be a tough game. They've still got a really, really quality team. And we'll go passionately, give the fans the money's worth. And someone's looking stressed. Aubameyang, I'll just say third option. And it fixed that, luckily. I noticed that when you specifically talk to a player, if you do assertive on the third option, it seems to do well. So I'm happy I could find out that worked. But good tackle there early. Somehow we're going to need to win this game. It's going to be really tough. And I don't think I changed my team setup to the previous game. It's not going to be a huge deal, I don't think. Apart from centre-back. But anyway, we'll move on. Playing Werner, his experience is going to be... Yeah, there's no words that can explain how good the experience of playing against Barcelona in Champions League will be to Werner. Especially Lewandowski going. He's going to be the key striker next season. Unless we can make a move for someone next season. That's going to be the situation we're going to be put in. And leave your thoughts. If you do get the transfer budget, do you think I should splash? Oh no, Messi's on. He'll probably finish because he's too good. Or he'll just... Oh... That's very surprising, to be honest. Messi passed to Neymar in an offside position. You'll think he'll have better intelligence than that. And we injure someone here. I thought Messi was going to score for sure in that situation. But we have a chance. From the corner, Jokic puts it in. Oh. Mats Hummels had the chance there to put us in the lead. But we'll have a second opportunity. Again, it's another corner kick. 3 in a row right now. Hopefully can make better use of it this time. Bender. He's going backwards, but finds Jokic. And it's another corner. There's 4 corners in a row. It's a good thing, of course. But if you don't take advantage of them, it just goes down as a wasted chance more than anything. And you can see Sanchez falling down there. But it looks like he can run it off. Someone's injured again for them. I'm not sure who it is. But again, we are dominating possession. And Pablo, that guy, the fake player, he picks up a yellow card. He's not really making impact. And Messi's injured. Look at that. We're doing well so far to contain Barcelona. Late goal will be great. But nothing's going to happen from that. But there might be another chance. We'll see how this pans out. Mangala, he's playing a game. Pablo on a yellow. What is he going to do? Is he going to make a difference? He's going to create the chance. And Neymar finishes with a really, really poor shot. And it said great play by Neymar, but it wasn't that great. You saw it with the finish. We need to win this. Even though it is Barcelona, we need to win a game. We draw in the first 2. And this is like almost a knockout game in my view. Because if we win it, we'll separate us between Barcelona 4 points. So, I don't know to say. I'm saying keep going and we can still win tonight. There we go. Players are nervous. Werner, don't be nervous. Yes, I fixed it. I'm really nervous on making my players even like a worse reaction. So Pablo's on a yellow, see if he hopefully might get a red card. He shouldn't even be playing. He's not even a real player. But anyway, let's not focus on that. They should have been playing Adriano though. Because they have a player who can play in that position, but somehow they get generated a young beastly player. Leave your thoughts on why that happens when they actually do have a player that can play that position. Oh, but we're on. Lewandowski. Oh. No. Oh, they got this Sandro guy as well. I don't think they'll score. Oh. Will they score a lucky? Lucky. That was lucky they missed it. So does that mean who did they sub out? I just want to check out where they're sitting right now. Messi is off. Is he? So that's interesting. But anyway, yeah, go to stats. It's a better... Yeah, Messi got injured and Sanchez got injured. And this Sandro guy came on, who's probably not going to be effect. You can see there. Oh, it doesn't look too bad for an 18-year-old, actually, but nonetheless, we'll move on. But we injured a very crucial player, Messi. So Messi's not on. See, I don't think they can score now. They're only 2 attacking players, what, like Neymar and Sandro. That's not really dangerous. So I'm probably going to go attacking now. I reckon we can win this. Come on. Werner. No, he's got good... Nah, Jokic is probably the guy to come off. And we'll bring on... who should we bring on? Vieto. He's got very good morale. Will it be better to play him or Mkhitaryan? I think Mkhitaryan. He's obviously a more quality player than him. Aubameyang is not playing great. We'll bring on... I know, we're going to bring on... I have to bring on the best players. And Royce for Werner. And Mkhitaryan, can he play wide? Okay, he can slot in there in that kind of position. He can score as well, so that can be good for him. Royce out on the left as well. Bring on some quality players. Mkhitaryan's actually been decent for me so far. That's why I'm playing him. I think he's a decent player. I know some people, I don't know, some people don't like him. What I've seen from just reading thoughts about him over a period, not on Football Manager or anything, just in general. But I think he's a decent player, in my view anyway. Like, he hasn't been bad for me. Royce early offside. We have to go for the win here. We have the chance. Come on, Pablo, make a mistake. You're not even a real player. Even Dos Santos is on. The team's really weak. You can see there, Neymar. He's not a good passer. That was reflected right there. Sahin, play it. Oh, there's a chance. Oh, Robert. You would have expected him to finish that, wouldn't you? Oh, no. Again, what I mean about making errors. But that was a poor ball by Sandro. Hopefully we can win late. Or is it going to be 3 draws in a row? Oh, I'm not sure if it's just that late highlight or we're going to have a chance. It probably won't be, but who knows. Grosskreutz, please. Nah. My God, 3 draws in a row. But again, going back to that, you would take a draw against Barcelona, wouldn't you? But the next game against Barcelona away is probably going to be tougher. They're going to get their better players back, and yeah, they'll probably look to win it, if I'm honest. So I'll say assertively, I'm still going to say I'm happy with that. It was against Barcelona. You can see Subotic, maybe I shouldn't have sold him. He played well, but I had to take advantage so I could make Sahin a signing before January, so I had to do that. But regardless, disappointing. But the good thing is, Barcelona, they didn't dominate us. Like, you know, Barcelona, they're renowned for having high possession, but we actually dominate possession against them. And of course, PSG will beat Barté. So at least for the current, we're still in second. That's the positive sign. But yeah, it looks like PSG, they're looking odds-on to finish first. So leave your thoughts. Do you think we're in a good position to qualify right now? Or do you think Barcelona still stands a chance? Or even Barté, but you think they had their high of beating us and that... Well, not beating us, they drew against us and Barcelona. But you think they should drop. They came crashing down to earth against PSG. But yeah, even with all those players out for Barcelona, we could still not beat them. And with Sanchez and Messi getting injured during the game, it was a good defensive performance though. Probably that late chance by Lewandowski that had to be finished. But nonetheless, leave your thoughts on the transfers I have made and if I should give Royce another contract. But you know, yeah, see, this is what I don't get. I could only offer him 100k per week, but we have 190 in the available wage budget. I don't get that, but regardless, that's the situation. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Drop a like if you did, and I'll see you guys next time.